Hey, it's Troy Casey, you certified health nut, and I'm going in here to freeze myself.
There's the big walk-in chamber, which I always recommend. One reason is the treatment works by stimulating cold receptors, and you happen to have the majority of the cold receptors in your upper region. If you're doing the cryo sauna, here your head is not exposed to the cold. Here, this is an elevator platform, so here you would basically be in the machine only up to your neck. The reason for that is in this machine we pump in nitrogen. Nitrogen is harmless, right? You're breathing 80% nitrogen right now. However, if I was submerged in here, there's no oxygen, so your head's out. But it's all the same principle. Hypercooling your body, dropping your temperature from close to 90 to about freezing point in a very short period of time.
Well, that's great. I guess the only thing to do is try it.
Absolutely.
Here I go. You get my balls freeze off.
Once you're in here, 2 minutes start. The timer will be counted from 0 upwards. If you want to walk out early, you can walk out any time, no doors locked. Try to stay in at least 1.5 minutes. Alrighty, sir.
Thanks,
enjoy. Cytokines are anti-inflammatory molecules. There's pro and anti-inflammatory cytokines, and if you were to do a blood draw before and after the treatment, you would see a huge increase in cytokines, and that's what naturally will reduce inflammation in your body.
What are the results for someone who's just into anti-aging, longevity, vitality?
Anti-aging, skin benefits. When you freeze skin, you irritate collagen, break down collagen, which in return produces more collagen. It's great for your immune system circulation, this whole vasoconstriction dilation process. So those are the main benefits. All right, how was that? Let me see your leg really quick. The skin temperature right now at 36 degrees Fahrenheit. That's basically freezing point. 32 would be freezing point. Fun fact, this is the coldest place on Earth. Even Antarctica has this cold.
That was cold.
How do you feel?
I feel alive. I mean, just studying the small amount of Wim's work, the cold thermogenesis guy, just studying a small bit of that, I realized that it's important to breathe deep and breathe into your balls. So doing that, I mean, it definitely helped me. That training helped me. Doing cold showers regularly helped me, but it was nothing compared to that. I mean, it was definitely balls to the walls, freezing. And I could definitely feel it going into my arm where I have some stagnation from picking up my kids, because I'm rehabbing certain parts of my body. So I can definitely feel it working on many different levels. And so I was very impressed, because it's extremely cold. And just when you get in there, it's cold, and you don't know if you can handle more, and then that's when I started breathing into the balls, which is your only saving grace, let me tell you. The great thing is the new fashion. It's the cryo fashion. Frozen cryogenics.
So step on in. You can face in any direction. I'm going to bring you up.
This feels space age, man.
Again, here you want to breathe right above that cloud of nitrogen. Perfect. Even if you're completely healthy, if you work out, you have lactic acid, you're sore, you can reduce the soreness dramatically by doing the treatments. That's what the pro fighters do. They train twice a day, come here midday, so they can have 2 full training sessions. So we see a very interesting clientele. From the pro athletes to the housewife down the street to the Hollywood actors, it's a very big spectrum.
My arm's starting to shiver.
Let me see your leg actually. I'll be exactly at freezing point, 32 degrees. So. The second treatment is always feels even colder.
Whoa, man, it's so cold.
The cold air is more dense and it sinks down. So the bottom is super cold, which is why you wear tall socks. In the walk-in chamber, the temperature is the same throughout from head to toes.
I'm still shivering. It's a trip, man. It's definitely a trip.
Well, there's spot treatments right here. This is basically similar to icing with an ice pack. The difference is that I can penetrate much deeper in a much shorter period of time. It's super cold. You can literally freeze the skin like this, which obviously is not the point. I just want to show you how cold this is. I can bring this on top and see, you don't want your skin to look like this. So we basically keep it moving to make things evenly cold. You don't want to hold it too long, again, 220 degrees minus. And so you can treat individual areas, for example here, your shoulder, and you would do this usually for about 10 minutes. And you slowly bring down skin temperature. and it'll penetrate all the way down to your bone. The nice thing is it's not touching you like an ice pack would. An ice pack gets quite uncomfortable after a long time.
Right. Another thing I like about cold showers and thermocryogenesis is that it has the ability to spot reduce fat. Any fat that can hang out around your organs, your liver, your heart. The last thing you want is a fatty heart. That's where I think some of the heart attacks come. When there's too much fat, the heart has to work more. Most people are under the illusion that they can spot reduce with exercise, but Paul Chek has obliterated that whole concept for years. You can't do crunches and get six-pack abs if you're fat. You have to heal that with diet and lifestyle changes. However, I think this can get at some fat that can be reduced. Stuff like cellulite and maybe some love handles for men. Obviously, you gotta couple it with some good exercise program. Anyways, I'm interested to come back and see how this affects me on a regular and constant basis. Yeah, man, just another day in the life of the certified health nut, Hollywood style, baby.